Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are the Breakfast Club, and it's Thursday morning, and we're here again. So if you've been watching us, we come on every Thursday morning and do a go live about different subjects. We're online business owners, and we sometimes discuss business, sometimes not. But this morning's subject is the hidden ways you're holding yourself back. And this can be in business, this can be in life, this can be in anything, self sabotaging. And I'm sure if you think about it, you'll notice different ways that you do this with yourself, because I certainly can pinpoint different ways I do that with myself too, or certainly have in the past. What do you guys think about this subject? Grace?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Krista. Good morning, ladies. Good morning to all the viewers. Yes, I agree with you. And this is really a very interesting topic because, yeah, sometimes I tend to do overthinking about something and then not not getting anywhere and not even starting the thing that I want to start. And that I think that yes, if I do that, it will benefit me. So yes, for me, overthinking is kind of sometimes I realize when I try to analyze too much and don't do anything. So yes, there are other factors also, but yeah, for me, overthinking is kind of self sabotaging that I do, and I try to overcome it sometimes, and I win sometimes, and sometimes I still, because of my overthinking, I procrastinate things from doing. So yes, for me,
Yeah.
overthinking is
Those are two prime ways of self sabotage
I
right there. Grace is overthinking and procrastination, and
yeah.
how can you overcome this or avoid doing that to yourself? Do you know some ways that you can do that?
Yeah, sometimes that's how I overcame it. Like I don't do that as much as I used to, and for that, I when I have some ideas, I tell to myself, Grace, don't think over, or don't think much, just do it, and I just do it, and then
Right.
when I see the results like working for me, then I'm happy, and then it gives me confidence for the next time. So next time I know that okay, last time I did that, so I again do that. Just it's in mind, and your heart says this is the right thing to do. It just do it. So that's what
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's great points. Do it messy, right? Just get in there
yeah,
and do it, and you'll get better as you do it. There's no such thing as perfection. We
yeah.
think there is, but that's an illusion. There is no such thing as perfection. I just wanted to
No.
say good morning to Satrajit, who's watching us this morning, and who would like to speak next?
I'll go next. I'm glad we decided to talk about this topic again because we discussed it at length yesterday, and to the point where I had to get more information because I think that when if you can't see clearly where you're sabotaging yourself, then you're not moving forward in that area, right? So I have a whole list. It's like unbelievable, right? Waiting until they feel ready.
Hmm.
Perfectionism was one. Negative self talk, right? I'm not qualified. I'm too old. I'm too late. It's too late for me. Fear of failure, fear of success. It goes on and on. So I'm going to go through the list and see where I fit in and try and work on those areas because, in life, especially with us in with an online business, we want to reach those goals and you don't want to stay stuck somewhere. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
happy we're talking about this again.
Yeah, so that's great, Jose. I'm glad you brought that up. Awareness, just being aware of it, stops it, right? Like, so just being aware. Okay, like Grace said, I overthink. So she knows she overthinks already. So when she gets an idea, she immediately starts thinking, okay, now Grace, don't overthink. Let's just implement this idea. So
Hmm.
just the awareness alone puts a stop to it. Okay, who else would like to go?
Go ahead, Elena. Okay, go ahead. Oh my goodness. Check, 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 check. All the talking points from today that Krista laid out for us. I'm like, oh my. Yes, 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 yes. For me, my biggest thing is I have to get mad at it. I've said this before. Like I let things go and I procrastinate, and then finally I blow and I'm like, and then watch out. Whoever's in my path, I'm getting it done.
Yeah.
But you know what I find too, as I was thinking about it and then listening to Grace and Jose and you speak at the beginning, this is something that's been with me all along because, and I don't know about you all, but the people around you, your family, your society, your friends, like they all have like that influence. And, you
Mhm.
know, you become this impressionable person because, you know, you're kind of navigating your way through it all. And some things stick to you and they're hard to get rid of, like the whole procrastination thing and the overthinking and the comparison thing. It does take time, but I think we're at a point in our lives now where like, that's it, done. This is it. This is me. This is my life. This is how I'm going to run it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because putting off what you want to do just because of other people's opinions is, again, you're putting your power in somebody else's hands,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So, and then again, just being aware that you even do that is great because awareness breaks that pattern. That's great. Okay, Elena.
Good morning, everybody. Well, that pretty much, I think we can go into depth, like Jose said, in this discussion here.
Absolutely.
But like everybody else, like Tina was saying, like, you know, it's also like our background and how we've been raised and the people around us that, you know, we tend to either we do it right away or we procrastinate. So we pick up somebody's habits, right? And then they become our habits. And so, and again, you mentioned about awareness, that's key right there. Once we realize that, oh, something's not right here, it doesn't feel good, you know, and then we either suppress it, right, or we deal with it at the time. So yeah, I'm with Jose. There's a lot to figure out here. Which one of that category there? Like I know myself, I'll procrastinate when I have just so much going on, and then I'll do the same like Tina. I'll just blow up, and it's like, you know, everything kind of falls into place, and then it's like boom, 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 boom. All of it is done. So why do I? That's my big question: is why do I let it go that far? Right?
Yeah.
Well, would you like the rest of the list?
Yeah.
No, I think I think it's going to be too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah. And another thing is just owning our own lives, right? Like just really, this is our life. You know, we get to choose it and not blame anybody else for why we do things. Like we own our own crap, let's say. Like we do our own stuff. Like it's not anybody else's fault if we're procrastinating. It's because we're doing it, not because somebody else is making us. And overthinking, same thing. So we have to own our own life journey and not put it on other people. But great points, Elena. Yeah, you could really unpack this. We could have a really long discussion on this for sure. So Pam is with us this morning. She's having some technical difficulties, so we can't see her, but we're still glad she's here. We can hear her, and we want to hear her opinion. Absolutely. Go ahead, Pam.
Good morning, ladies. And you talk about faceless media.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, self-sabotaging, I guess I did it this morning because when I came on here, I said, well, I'm not going to be able to do the Zoom this morning because my magic fingers decided to connect my phone to my PC so I could download my pictures into my PC. And now it won't allow me to do my Zoom. So I got to go back and figure it out. So it's easier to throw things down and say, the heck with it. Like, I'm not going to go there anymore. And then you you turn and you look at your vision board and you think about why you're doing what you're doing, and you say like, I don't see those little misfits in standing in the way of anyone else, so why would they stand in the way of me? So, aligned with the coaxing of my team here, God bless them, I decided, yes, okay, I'll stay here and listen to them, because I love listening to the opinions, and I hope you do too. I hope you get something out of our sessions here online. No, I'm not braver because you can't see me, because I'm here sweating bullets, because I'm here all black with a phone across me. I'd a lot rather be out there, like we talked about yesterday, getting up on stage and acting the fool. I was fine with that, but when it come to being serious and doing things that could move me forward, I was one of those to stand back, and I would rather not be seen at that time. So, yes, it's easy to self sabotage, because when you want to move forward and you get into it, this stumbling block, it's easier to pull away. But when you stop and pause for a moment and you say, well, I want to get there, but I'm not going to get there if I stay where I am today. So, okay, it's a little uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pam. And yeah, life's just not like that. Life isn't perfect. Glitches come up just like what your computer's doing this morning, and you just go with it. You run with it. You do your best, and you go with it. And that's just life. And to pretend that yes, you could have just backed out of this morning's broadcast, and we could have let you. But why? I mean, we knew you were there, so that doesn't make any sense to me. But anyways, if you've been watching us for a while, and even if you haven't, even if you're new and you're interested in working online, reach out to the person that you're watching. They will send you a link to watch a free, no cost webinar. It doesn't cost you anything, just your time. It lays out the business model that we have, and we'd love to work with you. We'd love to see you on the Breakfast Club. Anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed this broadcast, and you have a wonderful day. Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.